Hey guys, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution, part number 8. This is going to be our our entry and escape through from the Alice Garden pods. So first off, before we start our mission, we're actually going to go pick up an ebook, and also I want to add a little addendum that I kind of skipped the side quest here. Uh, I kind of There was really nothing to do there that was relevant to the achievements. Anyway, there you go. That should be ebook number 19. Like I said, so I skipped the side quest. I figured there was really nothing there that was pertinent to getting our achievement. There's no extra ebooks to get. You're not really fighting any enemies. You're just getting information and then convicting the guy that. So I show you the early part of the quest, but then I kind of skip through the main quest or that side quest essentially, and just go straight on over to the main quest, which is I figured that's why everyone is watching these videos. So go ahead and talk to Van Bruggen. You're going to trigger a cutscene, and now comes a very tricky part where you have to basically escape all these guards. So first thing you want to do is you want to give Van Bruggen a machine pistol. That way he can hold off on his own. It doesn't have to be a machine pistol, just give him some kind of weapon. Then what you're going to do is you're going to crouch down, and then you're immediately going to go to the right and down the stairs. Once you go down the stairs, you're just going to hug the stairs on the left side, and then you're going to get behind cover behind this dumpster. Now, this first guard, actually what he's supposed to do is actually kind of go on patrol and go through the area on the right side, but for some reason he decided to go on the left. Now, normally I've reloaded this area a couple times, and each time I did it, he went to the right side, so I find it kind of odd that he went to the left. But either way, it shouldn't be a problem. Just make sure that they're out of the way, and then what you're going to do is you're going to see this vent here, and once you see the vent, you're just going to head on through. Now, make sure you quick save because if you keep going through the vent, you're going to see there's going to be a little opening, and the guards can't see you from that. This part right here on your left side, the guards can't spot you from that. They didn't spot me, but they can spot you, so make sure you quick save before you enter that area, just in case they do. So that's actually a pretty nice, effective way to avoid that entire section. So go ahead and go through that. Then you're going to go into the locker room, and you're going to see that guard starting to go on his patrol. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the wall on this third locker area, and then you're going to hug the wall. As soon as the guard passes by, you're going to stay to the wall on the right side. The camera's not going to move, so you just stay to the wall on the right side, and then you can pretty easily sneak by it. You're going to go to the bathrooms. Not for some reason I go in this one, but what you actually want to do is that's not an ebook. Don't worry about that. You're actually going to go into the next bathroom, and then you're going to see a crate there, which I attempt to move very unsuccessfully, but you're going to go ahead and move that, and then you're going to see another vent, which you're going to crawl through. And when you come out the other side, there should be guards, but they should be moving out of your position. So just go ahead and sneak on over to the left side. Now, again, you're going to come across another section that is involving mines. There's two options you can take. You can either, if you wanted to get upgrade your suit so that you can walk on electrified water, you can just do that. But I personally found the other method a lot easier, which is move these crates and then go into that super slow motion crouch mode. And once you go into that mode, just disarm the frag mines and then go ahead and pick them up if you want to. Yeah, but I decided to go with this mode, so just stick to the right, disarm them. Now the next section is actually took me a little bit, quite a while to figure out because it's a very small room, and if you don't move fast enough, you won't be able to get through this area without alerting any of the guards. So what you have to do is, as soon as you open the door, what you're going to want to do is you're going to stay on the right side. Now you're going to see that guard starting to move into this patrol. You're going to want to keep hugging to the right side, and then you're immediately going to jump over that little basket. Once you jump over the basket, you're going to go to this side, and you're actually going to hug the basket on the other side because the guard does look in your direction, and if you keep moving, he will eventually spot you. So wait for him to. If you look at your radar, he's eventually going to turn around, and then once he turns around, then you can just go ahead and then pass through. Now that's the only way I could think of, and I've tried that multiple times. That's the only way I could find in which you can completely avoid the guards. And again, this section you're going to see another heavy machine guard. But then if you notice that right here, there's a nice little area with garbage dumpsters, sorry. Because this is another section which the patrols are so tight that it's literally impossible to maneuver away from them unless you find this little secret route on the side. So just watch your radar, watch for them to go on their patrols and move their position away from you, and then you're just gonna head on out. And if you do it correctly, you should get a little praxis kit, another praxis point, sorry, and then you should get the ghost bonus, getting you another 500 experience. So after you do that, you're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna head on over to the staircase on the left side. These guards, even though they're not green on the radar, they won't. I don't think they'll go into an alarm state. I mean, they weren't obviously right there, but I don't think it should be any problem. So just go ahead, head on over to your checkpoint. We're actually gonna head up to the Pangju or Pangju or something like that, where we're gonna try and head up the floof into the upper level of the Hengsha city, I guess. So we're gonna take that shuttle station. Yeah, and then we're just gonna head on up. This next section is actually not too bad. There's another ebook here, but there's some nice little tricks that you can use to avoid most of the guards. So go ahead whenever you're ready, just head on through. Then you're gonna see the little emergency service door on the right. This is pretty much a linear area, so there's not too much to mention here, but just go on through, and then you're gonna see a door which you're gonna hack. Should be pretty easy. It's a level 1 security. So just go ahead and do that. Again, this section, really the Pangju. There you go. This section definitely, not just this section, but most of this game, especially playing on this hardest difficulty and trying to find those techniques and methods, it took me quite a while. But similar to kind of the other game I was mentioning earlier, Dark Souls, this is a game where you feel really proud of your accomplishments once you do kind of solve the puzzle and figure out how to game the system and figure out what the trick is. So it's a really nice, yeah, like I said, it's a very nice feeling. So this guard, or sorry, not a guard. The scientist right here, he's actually worth saving, because if you do manage to save him, he gets you easy access into the next section. So just go ahead, turn off the valve, and then you want to pick up this pocket secretary. It's actually kind of useful. It gives you some free codes that you can use. One of them in particular, which will move the catwalk. So first, go ahead and talk to him. Once you talk to him, he's gonna tell you that, hey, talk to my buddy. He'll help you out. Mention my name, and then go ahead and move the crates, and then you're just gonna head on back into your pathway. So once you keep going, this is a section. Yeah, just tell the guard, yo, help your buddy out. Let me through, and he should let you through with no problem. And then you're going to want to go to the security terminal right here, or keypad or whatever, type in the code 5720, and then once you do that, you'll be able to move the catwalk. And then you're going to go through the door on the left. There should be a ladder taking you to the roof. Now, once you get here, you're going to find out this is going to be another area where you're going to invest in a praxis point. Specifically, we're going to invest into the Icarus landing system upgrade. There will be several instances, one in particular, that's going to be coming up quite shortly, that you'll need the Icarus landing system because it's how you're going to get an ebook. So this is as good a time as any in order to basically get it. So you see, I just kind of combined that stuff right there, and then go ahead and invest in that. But at this point, you still have 11 praxis points, or you might have more depending on if you wanted to do the side quests. I hope you didn't, or if you did, I hope be careful of that. But anyway, you should have more than enough praxis points at this point, because we are gonna invest in a few augmentations. Some of them, actually, all the ones that we invest in are kind of necessary in order to progress through the game, at least specifically for the way that we want to play it. So once you open this vent, you're just going to go immediately to your left, and be careful. The guards shouldn't be able to spot you, but again, just keep as close to the wall as you can. You can avoid the security camera. It's not going to really get it in your sight, so then just head on through. Then you're going to see a guard on the top. He's going to be looking away from you, though, so just stay to the right and head on through there. And that'll do it for that section. It's actually not too bad. You're going to head up to the elevator. And in the next section, it's mainly just kind of a traversal area. There is an ebook that we're going to pick up. I believe that is going to be ebook number 20. Again, I kind of went back to my videos and I labeled each area. Every time we picked up an ebook, I had a little check mark and checked off which part we were in. So again, another electrified floor. What you want to do is you're going to notice a security code here. Unfortunately, I didn't have the high enough hacking rating, so I had to invest again in another praxis point into that section. So I go ahead and do that. I think there is another area where you are going to need to have a level 4 security upgrade anyway, so it's something that you might as well invest in. The hacking upgrade, I think, is one of the, it's pretty much the most essential one because regardless of what option you're going to go for, or however you want to play the game, you pretty much need it. So obviously don't upgrade it if you don't need it. Kind of play those augmentations very safe and very reactive. So just go ahead and hack through this door. Now, once you hack through the door, you just go ahead and turn off the switch. Now, you can, once you've turned off the switch, you can go through the main door, but just for shits and giggles, I decided to go through the little vent on the side. I really don't think it makes a difference. I actually have no idea why they have the vent and the thing as well. Maybe, oh, you know what? I think it might be so that you could go the other way around, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. So just keep on moving through. Little update on my Dark Souls. I kind of I beat the first the Belfry gargoyles, rang the first bell. I'm moving through that game. It's still I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have a short little podcast about it, or not podcast. I'll do a quick little video about my thoughts about Dark Souls because I do have a lot of things I want to talk about that game. It is, for better or for worse, it's a very very unique game and unlike anything I've played in quite a long time. But maybe I will. You know, I think I might do a quick little video on Dark Souls. I think it deserves that. Just kind of sharing some of my thoughts about it. But I'm moving through that game. I think I'm about like 12, 13 hours into the game. I know I still have a ways to go. Anyway, if you notice, I picked up that little box, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go into this vent because this is the vent that's going to hold ebook number 20 for you. So again, this is why you need the Icarus landing system, not only to get the ebook, but also to pick up the access card, which you'll need. So go ahead and pick up that access card, and there you go, ebook number 20. You don't really need the tranq rifle. You can pick up the upgrade thing if you want. I think at this point we almost have enough stun gun darts to face the second boss. If not now, no, I think we're a few short, but we do eventually pick up enough to face her. So, like I said, keep those stun gun rounds handy. They'll be very useful later on. Anyway, kind of roll back on ourselves, so just go all the way back, do it again. That'll be it for this section of the video. In the next section, we're going to go into the Taiyang Medical Facility, and I'll show you how to get through that area again without alerting any guards. Same deal. Another area which I was pretty proud of in terms of figuring out. That's just one thing about this game. This game and Dark Souls, man. It's just when you figure it out, you feel so smart, especially for these types. I mean, if I wanted to play through the game regularly, and if I got caught, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. But playing through the game, trying to get this Pacifist achievement and getting the Foxiest of the Hounds, man, it's just so rewarding when you do manage to get it right. So I'm having a great time with that stuff. Anyway, that's it. That'll do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video when we head on over to the Taiyang Medical Facility.